The 8th of July, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Sevilla.
Hello again.
Okay. We're at in the Mishnah Berura at Pei Gimel, Lou.
Hey, Gimel. Thank you, Mayor.
It's a regarding saw that it needs 40 say excuse me. Okay. Sefira lahu the kavan the vitlu Rabbanan tevilat the pachot min abaim sa'a b'mayim mechunasim. Okay, so let's see. The decision, severe with a thought, I guess. Who that since? Oh, this is of the Rabbanan.
Right, this is a din. All the washing for the bread it's only a halakha. This is a pure halakhic law of the rabbinate, right? It's not deraisa. You don't have to wash your hands to eat bread midaraisa. It's a halakhic rabbinical decree. So therefore, all the laws we're learning are rabbinical in nature. Therefore, there are many different things which are much more different than, say, going to the mikvah, which is a deraisa. All these things are not relevant to our halakhas here. Yeah. Okay, let's begin it again. Pei Gimel, Tzurak Mem Saw. Normally, you would need to have a 40 saw if you're going to be doing a tefillah midaraisa. Okay, continue on in Pei Gimel. Who wants to read? Lou or Matt?
I don't know if Lou wants to read, that's fine too.
Okay. I'll take a crack.
Okay.
Yisvira, Lahu, the Kavan, the Vit Lu, Rabbanan, Tivila, B'Chos, Min Mem, Sa, B'Mayim, Mechu, Nasi. Okay, so this counting is because the rabbis wanted to nullify the immersion in 40 saw of water. What is mechunasin?
So they needed this 40 saw. This really came when did Betel Rabbanan Tevila B'Pechos Megimel saw. Since the Rabbanan did away with the necessity of doing the immersion in less than 40 saw of wine, so mayim mechusin in water which is covered.
What does that mean, covered?
So meaning you have whatever you immerse in the water has to be completely covered over by the water.
Oh,
It has to be complete immersion.
I see. Okay.
So that we're not doing over here. Since we're not doing that over here, we're not applying any of the laws of the 40 saw to these halachas here.
I thought the Diva Moscow was that we need 40 saw.
Right. Right. Tzurich mem saw. Right. Meaning kedivri mekel, and we go according to the one that is made.
Ah, I see. Okay, so shuv, ein bo, vila, klal, l'chol davar. Um, you don't need
Shuv ein o tvila klal l'kol davar. So it's enough that you're gonna wash your hands from a wash cup. You don't have to go any time every time you want to wash remote, so you're not required to go to a mikveh, right?
right.
Yeah.
And what's the chol davar? For you don't need to immerse and for yourself for anything.
Right, exactly. Well, anything, exactly.
But a woman does need 40 saw, right?
Well, then, yeah, that's because that's not for bread. She's not yeah, she's going for a different reason, correct.
Okay.
That remains the same. That's the Raisa. That all that is for requirement according to the Torah, correct.
Okay. So when it says l'chol davar, it's talking about for anything that is rabbinic.
Right, exactly.
Okay. Okay. Pei daled.
Correct, yes. And the halacha is going to be like the Dibriya maker, like the ones that are lenient.
The ones that are lenient. The divrei sofrim who? These are the words of the sofrim, the scribes. Mishna Berura. Okay. Pei hey.
Yes.
Lechat chila. Ideally. Avar. B'di'evid. O bishas hadchak. Yesh lehakel. But after the fact, or I forgot what bishas hadchak is.
In an emergency.
Emergency.
Shots of the hak is in an emergency.
So either after the fact or in an emergency, there is a basis to be lenient. The ayin be or halacha, and look over in biur halacha, I guess, for more discussion about this.
Right.
Okay, tet vav. Should we go back to the Mishnah Berurah?
Yeah, that will be to pay. Yes, that would go to back to the top of the page in the Machaber, right?
Okay, may gishamim shehem.
That's rainwater. That's rainwater. You got rainwater here.
Right, rainwater. Shehem zochalim. Perush nim shachim v'holchim she'enam michun sim. Okay, so I don't know what zochlim is.
So the water that comes from the rain, right? That they're flowing, zochalim, they're flowing, right? Perush nimshachim, they're moving. V'holchim, they go, einam mechus, and they're not stagnant. Einu mechusnim, they're not stagnant.
Stagnant. Okay, so Pei Zayin, v'yesh bahem mem saw. And there is 40 saw. Yesh lehis tapek im tovel bahem vadai. This is sufficient to immerse in them, certainly.
No, yes, the pick, there is to be doubtful if you can wash your hands in them.
Okay, it's doubtful whether you can wash your hands in a full mikveh. Correct?
No, well, no. A mikveh would be stagnant water. In general, a mikveh is stagnant water if it's memsur, right? However, right, megishamim, which are moving, right? You have a flow of a channel of water which is rainwater, right?
Right.
And it's not stagnant. Then there is to, and even though it has memsur, there is to be doubtful whether you can wash your hand, toivel your hands in such a situation of water there. So
I
let's say
see.
you would have an aqueduct. I remember when I was my first year here in Eretz Israel, so I had a friend, a roommate of mine, we went on a hike up in, a little bit south of Haifa. So we went on all our adventures there. We came across an aqueduct. It was a cement channel. It was built above the fields, and it was carrying water. There was a channel of water carrying water from here to there, wherever it went to. So yeah, most likely rainwater, and it's carrying water from one place to the next. Most likely had connected with all the other waters, probably had like more than memsor. And nevertheless, we'll see in the Mishnah Berura, it's not clear whether you can actually use this to wash your hands. Okay, let's see the Mishnah Berura.
Berura on Mem Vav.
Hey, well,
Hey Vav. Shehem Zochalim. Zochalim. That they are flowing. Demei Gishamim Einam Mitaharin Bizochalin Ella Bimechunasim. So rainwater is not it's not tahor, or it cannot make something tahor.
Bizochlim when it's flowing. Ella b'menuchasim, only when it's stagnant.
Only when it's stagnant. Okay. All right. All right. So Pei Zion. Yesh bahem kule. And there is 40 saw. Rotzeh lomar. That is to say, afilu beyesh bahem mea saw. Even if there is 40 saw, yesh lehis tapek. There is a doubt. Im mehani li tavi las yadayim, whether you can wash your hands in them. I got Alan Marcus on the phone. He's probably trying to find out where the shear is. Hello, Alan. No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Right. So okay. So we have the main
Okay.
Yishamim that they're not be effective for a washing, right?
No.
And
I saw that.
even if it has Pei Zion, Rotzlomer, Filo base saw Beyesh Mem saw, even if it has Mem saw, Yesh to stop it, there's to be doubtful. Imahani Tvilas Yadayim, if it will help for washing your hands. I know Filo Mekilim, even according to the Mekilim La'el, Mako opinions, leans opinions above. Indian Mikvah, Mokum Mem She'ain Mem saw. After the Hawke, or it could be here with rainwater, it's even worse. The Hassam over there where they were making them, that was occupying Minotaur over in Twi'lek, that you didn't need, according to the Torah, you need to Twi'lek's Kalim, Arbaim. It could be, there are some opinions that even for the immersion of vessels, you don't really need to have 40 saw. Vahaka, Minotaur puzzle. But here, it's going to be puzzle af with tefillas kalim, meaning in rainwater, if it's flowing, it's puzzle according to the Torah requirements. The game is Shomim Zolkin with flowing rainwater. If you the elu the machmirim lael. Now, what about those that are strict in this difference of opinions we had previously? Sabri, those who are strict, they are of the opinion to be in dafka mem so kamo Tiberia betfilas kolaguf. They are strict to say that you need to have the full 40 saw, just like you need the 40 saw for if you're going to immerse the whole of the body. Shoot, there's Pashit Shita, obvious. There's Oklahoma, it's obvious if that's the case that flowing rainwater will not be effective. And therefore, if a person's going to go ahead and do it in Peches, it's mistapik. Peches. Yeah, anyone like to continue on with Peches?
Okay. Sorry about that.
No
Alan
problem.
sometimes calls because he's having trouble. Yesh v'hishtapek kule. There is to be doubtful. Baal Cain yachazor v'yitol below bracha. Therefore, he goes back and he washes without a blessing.
So if you would go ahead and do this, since there's a suffix whether this is effective or not, right? So if he went ahead and did this, right, if now he reaches a situation where he can wash properly according to the full laws, he should rewash but not make a bracha. That's a situation you see many times. Many times when it's something which is permitted because of a b'di'evid, it's been after the fact, or it's a shastachak, it's an emergency, or some other thing. So therefore, many times you can rely on the generally unacceptable opinions, but in certain situations you can rely on them. But then, if the opportunity arises to go ahead and do it again right the proper way, the person should go ahead and do it again the proper way. But again, not to make a bracha, because it could be that he was in fact fulfilling his obligation already. That's pei ches. Pei tet is going on. Tet zayin. Okay. We can say maybe we can start the makar. We have a few minutes.
Okay. Hey Zion. Mem saw mayim she'uvin she'bikarka le harambam ein matbilin bahem es hayadayim ule I don't know this abbreviation.
That the Rambam, that's the Maimonides.
Rambam. Matbilin. So 40 saw of water, what is she'uvim? Moving?
That's water which is drawn, that's been like water from a well or something like that.
Ah, so it's stagnant?
It's been taken from stagnant water, right? Correct.
Okay. That is in the land?
Yeah, that you have mem saw, which is stagnant water, and it's in the carcass, meaning it's rather than in a vessel, right? It's not contained in a vessel. It's something. It's 40 a collection of water, the amount of 40 saw, which is in the ground.
According to the Rambam, it's not what's mapilin?
Now, according to the Rambam, you're not to immerse your hands in those waters.
Okay, and the Ramban says you should immerse.
Right. Right.
U'she'uva she'im she'kuha kula. Don't know. She'uva, he should return.
Well, again, now this is a new scenario. Shu'uva shaham shucha, that you had water which is now been drawn water, but it's been like irrigated, like I would say, like it's irrigated water.
The water that's drawn and then used to water the plants?
Not necessarily to water the plants, but it's been used in a way that the water is drawn and it's connected to another water source.
Ah, I see. Gam the Rambam matabilin bahem hayadayim. Also, the Rambam says you can wash your hands in it.
Right. So that's the point. That you can wash your hands in such water, according to the Rambam. Right. Okay. Well, we have the Ravid's opinion, the Rambam's opinion here. Two different cases. Okay. We'll go over this again tomorrow. A little bit technical, but we'll get through it. Be'ezras Hashem tomorrow.
Okay. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank
you. Thank you, Mayor. Both of you have a good afternoon. Mitzvah Shem, hope to see you tomorrow.
Okay,
All right, thank you, Rabbi.
Thank you both. Shalom, bye.
Take care.